Good morning, everyone. I was not able to sleep, so I decided I was going to do some what I call weeding and what everybody calls weeding that does this. I have some decals that are being made for a local Girl Scout troop that were ordered, and I'm just finishing them up. I did the troop number. One of them was a thank you for a leader, and now I'm doing the Girl Scout logo. So this is what the finished product will look like. All right, so just kind of putting it there. And then I always go, and the first thing I would do is take out the little pieces. So in something like this, that turns out like this, right? There aren't many little pieces. With the thank you and the troop number, these were a bit more intricate. So there was a lot more things to pull out. I usually just put them on like my finger and will put all the little pieces there. So let me clean this off a little bit. I left my card here, and so this is just a little reminder. If you like seeing videos and you want to be notified, please like my Facebook page, and I am going to post this on my YouTube channel. So if you could like and maybe hit that little bell and subscribe as I post new things, then you'll get notified. So what I'm doing now is I'm starting with the S with the little loop that's right in here, okay? And one of the biggest things with making decals is to ensure that you don't, turn this so you can see, that you don't let the vinyl hit anywhere else. So I'm just sticking my weeding tool right underneath here. And I know lots of you at 6 o'clock in the morning might not be up, might be getting ready for work, which I'm about to leave for in probably half an hour. But you can always refer back to this. So I just use my weeding tool, just like a little hook tool, sharp, sharp, sharp in the end. And I always start with the most complex areas to make sure that we get them all, okay? So you don't want this part that's sticky to touch anywhere else, if at all possible. I have had it happen a number of times. This really takes practice because you don't want it to hit the other pieces of vinyl. If it does, it will stick. It loves to stick to everything. Sometimes I find these when I was having longer nails, I'd find these little pieces like under my nails and I wouldn't even know it because sometimes they're really small. So I'm just going in, getting all the little intricate pieces. And these are where sometimes right here, where they like to stick back on. So I do the hardest part first. A couple reasons. If you mess up the decal, you don't want to do the easiest part and then have the hardest part to do still. And another reason is that once you get that part done, you hold it flat against just about, ensuring that you do not re-stick it. You can pull the rest right off. So then I will cover this with some like decal sticky, and then they'll peel it back before we apply it. So that's one completed. And what I do, either I use a old tissue box, but mine is actually filled to the top, or I really like to make a sticky on the outside little ball, so that way when I have things that are sticking to it, I can just stick pretty easy. All right, so this one is without the little, in the middle of the R, just stab it and carefully lift up. And I'm going to go for my O. And I don't know if you guys know, but you can like a video and still not be liking my page on Facebook. So I just encourage you to go on there and like it, as my friends and family. That would be awesome. And my Facebook page, if you're watching this on YouTube, is Custom Creations by Kristen S. Somebody must have already had Custom Creations by Kristen without the S. So, so that's how you can find me on Facebook if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, my YouTube channel is Kristen Zatella. So, just like my last name. And I just had a quick thought, spur of the moment, decided to post this to show everybody how I do that. I didn't think about it while I was doing the thank yous, otherwise I would have, and the troop number, I could have done it there. So again, I'm starting with the S. I find it much easier to start with a little intricate spot. And I can tell you that if you are new to making decals, just be very wary to, if you choose to use some off-brands of decal vinyl. The reason I say that is because some weed, so to speak, I did that in air quotes, differently than others. Just trying to see who's on so I could say hi. Hello, who's on? So I missed the middle of that U and I can go back and take that right out. Not a big deal. Okay, so this started lifting already, but you just want to be really sure that we don't lift up everything else. So it's kind of nice when you have something that doesn't go exactly right so you can show. So I just see if there's a loose end or the opening, which happens to be both. Try not to get the actual U. Just peel it off. So I have one more. If this is still live as you join, if you want to say hi. You know, lots of times people take peeks and then head off, got other things to do. I totally get it. Because when I'm done with this, I have to get ready for my real job, which I do love. But sometimes this can be fun. Sometimes weeding can be really tedious though. And you guys know me, making the shirts is really my favorite. So see right here, if you're going too fast, you're not paying attention, this right here, the T is trying to stay on. And so you don't want that to happen. It will mess up the placement. And this one's trying to rip again. You see that? And so I'm just going to use my little tool to give it a little hand. And this, I have to say, when I watched other people, I was like, that looks so easy. It's not hard, but it is detailed, so you have to pay attention. See how it's lifting up, the R? So a couple things, you can go back down and kind of wiggle it and jiggle it. This one is really not behaving. There you go. Trying to stay on camera and watch my weeding. Saved it. So if anybody wants any other help doing these, I'd be more than happy to help you. My little, from all of that. So they're all done. A piece of fiber. So they will be ready to be picked up, and I will contact my friend Heather, and just wanted to put a little shout out and say thank you, Heather, for your order. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye.